If you're watching this, it means part 1 hit something inside you. Because the patterns we covered there weren't just mistakes. They were habits, quiet behaviors you probably recognized in yourself. But here's the truth most men never get told. The real damage to attraction doesn't happen loudly. It happens silently. It happens when she stops leaning in. When her replies get shorter. When her energy changes, but she can't explain why. And you're left replaying every moment in your head, wondering, I was being honest. I was being real, so why did it still fall apart? That confusion? That's where part 2 begins. Because the patterns we're about to expose now don't feel wrong when you're doing them. They feel reasonable. They feel safe. They even feel like growth. But they quietly flip the power dynamic, and once that happens, desire doesn't fade, it collapses. What we're about to cover explains why some men do everything right on the surface, yet still feel invisible, replaceable, or emotionally sidelined. And pattern number 6, listen carefully, is the one almost everyone gets wrong. It's the pattern that convinces you you're finally being authentic, while actually hiding the very presence she needed to feel connected to you. It's the reason she says things like, "You're amazing, I just don't feel the spark." Or worse, she doesn't say anything at all. She just pulls away. No fight. No explanation. Just distance. And before you can fix that, we need to confront pattern 5, because this is where attraction quietly changes from tension into permission. From polarity into predictability. If any of this feels uncomfortable, that's a good sign. It means you're close to the truth. Do not skip ahead. These patterns stack on top of each other, and missing one breaks the entire framework. Let's begin. Pattern 5. Seeking approval instead of offering it. This one's deadly because it's invisible. You don't say, "Please validate me," but everything about your presence whispers it. The way you lean in too close. The way you laugh too hard at her jokes. The way you phrase things like questions, hoping she'll agree. I went to dinner once with someone I thought was way out of my league. Every time she spoke, I agreed. She loved sushi? I loved sushi. She hated hiking? Suddenly, I hated hiking. By the end, I thought I was showing compatibility. Her eyes told me the truth, she was bored. Why? Because I wasn't a man in her eyes. I was a mirror. When you seek approval, you hand her the role of judge. Once she's the judge, the game's over. She doesn't feel excitement, she feels power. And women don't fall for men they judge. They fall for men they want to impress. Think of it like a stage. If you're always dancing for her applause, she sees you as entertainment. Amusing? Maybe. Attractive? Never. The real power shift happens when she's performing for you. When she's asking, "Do you like this dress? Are you having fun? Am I your type?" That's when attraction is alive. Next time you feel that urge to agree just to stay safe, flip it. Challenge her lightly. She says, "I hate sushi." You smirk. That's because you've only had the cheap stuff. She says, "I love hiking." You shrug. "I don't think you could keep up with me." See the difference? Now she's leaning forward, trying to prove herself. Approval is your most expensive currency. Don't give it away for free. Make her earn it. Pattern 6 is coming up, and it's probably the one you're doing right now without realizing it. Pattern 6. Concealing yourself behind constructed personas. Here's what most guys don't understand. Women don't reject you for who you are. They reject you for who you pretend to be. The mask kills you faster than any flaw ever could. When I first started learning about attraction, I thought I had to be the funny guy. Jokes non-stop, high energy constantly, never let silence breathe. Yeah, some girls laughed. But they laughed like you laugh at a clown, fun for a second, forgettable the next. None stuck around because I wasn't letting them see me. I was hiding behind humor. Different guys wear different masks. The tough guy, flexing muscles, bragging about fights, walking like a boulder. The mystery intellectual, dropping quotes, using big words, trying to sound deep. The Mr. Cool, fake indifference, never showing emotion, like being human is weakness. But here's the truth. Women don't bond with masks. They bond with the man underneath. A mask might spark interest for 5 minutes, but it can't hold her. What holds her? The man who can sit in silence without fear. The man who doesn't need to fill every space. The man who's not scared of being seen exactly as he is. Think of it like fire. The mask is kindling, burns fast, dies faster. Your real presence? That's the log, burns slow, deep, steady. That's what she feels in her chest when she goes home and can't stop thinking about you. Next time you're with someone, resist the urge to perform. If silence comes, don't rush to fill it. Sit in it, look at her calmly, breathe. Let her see you're comfortable just being there. That one moment of raw presence is worth more than 100 fake jokes or flexed muscles. Your flaws won't scare her away. Your masks will. Pattern 7 is the hardest one to implement, but it's also the most powerful. Pattern 7. Refusing to establish boundaries through departure. Every man hits this test eventually. You like her. You want her. Then she crosses a line. Maybe she disrespects you in front of friends. Maybe she flakes 3 times in a row. Maybe she plays hot and cold, leaving you hanging. What do most guys do? They swallow it. They bend. They cling, hoping if they just hold on tighter, she'll come around. I was that guy. There was someone I liked so much it hurt. She knew it too, and she played with it. Cancelled plans last minute. Texted back after days with one word. Flirted with another guy right in front of me. Me? I stayed. I told myself, she's testing me. If I prove how much I care, she'll see my value. But here's what really happened. Every time I stayed after she crossed the line, I confirmed her internal story. This man needs me more than he needs himself. And once a woman believes that, she can't desire you. At best, she pities you. At worst, she uses you. Listen carefully. Women don't fall for men who bend at every storm. They fall for the man who can stand still, look her in the eyes, and walk away when his principles are violated. That's not arrogance. That's self-respect. And self-respect is the root of all attraction. Think of it like a contract. If one side keeps breaking the deal and the other side keeps signing anyway, the contract means nothing. Attraction works the same way. Your willingness to walk away is what gives your presence weight. Without it, you're just another man begging for scraps. Next time a woman disrespects you, don't argue. Don't explain. Don't beg. Just calmly withdraw. No drama, no speeches, just silence and distance. That moment will do one of 2 things. She realizes she crossed a line and adjusts, or she doesn't, and you free yourself for someone better. Either way, you win. You can't hold on to her and your dignity at the same time. One has to go. Lock this in. I would rather lose her than lose myself. Final pattern coming up. This is the silent killer most guys don't see coming. Pattern 8. Providing complete certainty prematurely. This is the silent killer. You think you're being romantic, honest, open. You tell her exactly how you feel, too soon. I really like you. I can see us together. You're perfect. You think you're building a bridge, but you're actually cutting the rope that kept her climbing. I once told a woman I loved her after only a few weeks. I meant it, or thought I did. Next day, she wasn't warmer, she was colder. Didn't text back as fast. Didn't laugh as easily. She wasn't cruel, just not drawn anymore. It broke me until I understood why. Here's the truth. Women are addicted to tension, not certainty. They want to wonder, to feel, to chase the mystery of, does he like me as much as I like him? That question is the electricity that keeps her invested. The second you give total certainty, game over. She has you. She owns you. And with ownership comes boredom. Think about a Netflix series. Imagine if episode 1 gave you the ending. Would you keep watching? No, you'd feel cheated. The thrill is in the suspense. The cliffhangers. The what happens next. That's attraction. That's why giving certainty too early kills it. This doesn't mean never show affection. It means control the dosage. Give warmth plus challenge. Give attention plus space. Give glimpses plus mystery. That balance is what makes her addicted. Instead of, I really like you, say, you're fun, but I'm still figuring out if you fit my world. Instead of, you're perfect, say, you're interesting, but I don't know if you can handle me yet. See? You're giving a spark of validation wrapped in mystery. Now she has something to prove. She doesn't want the ending. She wants the journey. Alright, we've now covered all 8 patterns. From part 1, premature elevation, over-explanation, chasing signals, blocking flow. From part 2, seeking approval, hiding behind masks, refusing to walk away, giving certainty too early. Here's what connects all 8. They all come from seeking external validation instead of standing in your own value. When you do any of these, you're operating from scarcity, not abundance. The shift happens when you internalize this. You don't need anyone to choose you. You need to choose yourself first. When you genuinely embody that, everything changes. Your body language shifts. Your voice steadies. Your eye contact becomes natural, not desperate. You create space for others to lean toward you, because you're no longer collapsing inward. This isn't about manipulation or strategy. It's about becoming so grounded in your own worth that you don't need external validation to feel complete. When you reach that state, attraction stops being something you chase and becomes something you naturally create through your presence. The work isn't easy. It requires catching yourself in these old patterns and choosing different responses. It demands you sit with discomfort instead of immediately resolving it. It asks you to value your boundaries and principles more than any single connection. But here's what I've discovered. Once you understand these principles and implement them consistently, attraction becomes less mysterious and more natural. You'll find yourself in situations where people are drawn to you, not because you employed techniques, but because you became genuinely comfortable in your own existence. And that comfort? That's magnetic. Attraction isn't something you create through effort. It's something that emerges naturally when you remove the patterns that block it. Your work isn't to become someone different. It's to remove the barriers preventing others from seeing who you actually are. Start with one pattern, master it, then move to the next. Each shift will compound, creating momentum that transforms not just your interactions with others, but your relationship with yourself. And that transformation? That's where everything truly begins. Comment below. Which of these 8 patterns do you struggle with most? And which one are you committing to fix first? Thank you for sticking with me through both parts. The knowledge is yours now. What you do with it, that's up to you.